like, yo, hello and welcome back. This is a Devlog of one coffee at a time. I did some work yesterday, so it wasn't too much work. I need to make a little patch over here. Oh, a little patch on the left side of my of the touchpad, and it's just like patch near my hand there, man. So I did have like little like help messages to hopefully get you all going on this game. I'm starting to do some work on this one because it is like a bit further along than the zombie one. Damage uplift. And let's just give it a play, you know. Yeah, it's got to the point where after we playtest it, I have to give it to someone who has not played this game before. I guess my sibling, but it depends on how busy they are, I guess. And then you can turn that off too if you think that's annoying. As well. Oh yeah, you know, I just realized you can't see that. Let's go off. What was it? Stovetop. No, I selected it. Where we are not. I don't know. So basically, everything's got this little help message. It's not really a universal code or like a note itself. It's just like its own thing, and then a bit of the same code that's pretty much just crossed over. I guess I could have put in the top machines for these ones, but I just chucked it in them directly. There's a couple of easy ones. I guess I might need more work. Oh, well, I can't really go back on there. I already did it for ads, so didn't like that type of work, you know what I mean? Probably need something for the sink as well. And then we've got the displays too. There we go. It actually looks a little bit better over the top. Oh yeah, I still gotta fix the large display, don't I? Although, you know, I'm getting a bit impatient. I want to get first time out there for you guys. Do I end up saving the first time though? But I might actually leave this for update too. You know what I mean? So how you're out there in the wild? Whoops. 3 days have been on. 1, 2. What else do I need? So I need some honey. I'm actually gonna put, you know what, we might as well. I don't think, I guess I can get away with putting, it's a shop area. Because the wizard is not there. So we copied this, we did. Hang on, we might have to select this. There we go, the copy of properly. Paste it on there. Oh cool, we got a code. So I've just been pasting it on the layer that has like code and everything like that. I think I used E, didn't I? I don't know. Me. There we go. Shop. I'll do it like that so we see it better. Let me go grab the code at the bottom. I basically made it so then it flips and singles at the same time. So whenever that gets placed at singles, I could have done if, but I thought that might take up too much processing power in the background, you know what I mean? So I decided to do a two system where it sends a single and then has to see if it's true or false. I feel like it's two-step mechanism probably didn't need to do, but you know, I think I wanted to make it so that it can do that. And then we go back to ready. There we go. See, this sends a helps push single out, so then it directly goes straight down here. Could have probably saved myself a lot of the copy and pasting, but this is how it's turned out now. I think I'm gonna clear the last storage for a minute. It's good I can actually restart, but I'm gonna clear it for a minute. Oh, I probably should get names for these. I like how this is, I just remember too, like how there's been random milk bottles on the floors. They've been there for a year, they've probably been there for at least a year. I might as well. You know, I'm gonna finally put them on a table. As bad as a house I currently live in, you gotta put everything on the floor whenever you're using it. Like, I have so little counter space. I put this one down here, and this one up here. See, I finally put them on the table. You guys proud of that? I mean, technically it would be in the fridge, but you know, don't overthink it. Now, but this so people know it's a milk. My scrolling has been a bit dopey lately. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. It's actually sent me to the wall. That scrolling won't be a problem with that. Help things is no. No. I'm gonna have a spelling problem at the moment. Oh, okay. You know, if someone if you don't know how short-sighted this feels like, this is how it feels like. Being short-sighted or dyslexic, you know. But imagine like just looking at that and being like, "What the fuck? What the hell is this?" It's UG. I'm like miles away. I'll probably copy this and put it into where's the other one? I really didn't come to overwhelm is my problem. Yeah, I think I'll leave the like storage for later. Get all the small storage going, and then maybe be able to put up the demo. First demo, you know, you guys excited to hear that? Those words? Nothing like making that game to realize how far you want another one, you know. SSB my phone. I'm pretty sure they use the same code, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Really like how far this game's come, even if it has put me through hell and back. It feels like sometimes you get to see things in a new way. Like sometimes it's what you need in life, you know. I might close everything to the white, so yeah, but wait, that's not. Hopefully they're wide enough apart that they ain't gonna be a problem. There we go. They work counter space now, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide these things a bit more. Except for that one. That one can live there. I feel like this is a lot. Probably don't. I probably get away with this one. Then you can't see it anyway. I might just hide it. I'm actually put this one above. There we go. It looks a bit better now. Except for the fish. I guess I can always put the. I want to space it out a lot more. I guess I did want it to be netted a lot closer, but it rebelled against me. That's a little bit nicer, I think. Yeah, that's a little bit nicer. I think the, yeah. Oh, you know? No, okay. Wisdom one is. Oh, hang on. Gonna have to explain that now a bit more. Might as well mark the help book as H. Or the say escape. Or we do something else. It might be interesting. Hmm. Might as well have the code. This one. Maybe we'll have that code then. That's just right thing, isn't it? Recipe. I'm actually being a new UI to chuck over in that corner. Help, help. I don't know, help, there we are. What is a text? I guess a label the text book would do the job. These bubbles, yeah. This little baby patch one. That's just why now you know the pats, you know. Oh, probably do it 9 or something. At least I'm spelling off the off shift on my keyboard. I feel like I have to spell check, or at least spell check the other one too. So I'll save that as the help area. Save it the whole book. Basically, now we want to which one do we want? Special name with. Oh, I guess we can give it its own code, sure. We can definitely make that small. The thing's bloody huge. There we go. Probably want to at least get out of that corner. There we go. Another code I want to add to it is basically saying that basically adding the code everything else has, saying that but if helps off then don't do anything. It's got to change that little bit of encode to self. Well, I guess I could just wipe this out. You wipe that out, there we go. And then get that ready function stuff. Oh. There we go. I also want outlines. Oh, so the reason why I wanted the outlines is so that it changes so that you can see it from the other text a bit more. Definitely want to drag that down a bit more to about here. I want to give it a slow back then. I don't know. Probably. I'll find something to give it. Maybe the audio I might have what I want. Still didn't click on the one I wanted. No, that's all together, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Hmm. Guess we can all see this, can't we? Nope. Definitely can't do that one. Where was it? Might have been something of the West People. Where's the West People? Here we go. Something like this is what I was after. And how deep is it? Okay, it's solid. Let's see. Where is it? Do I have these? There it is. Yeah, done. Oh, so safe. I'll slightly safer. I don't need to fully safer. That there is the most important text. Make more solid on that. You know what I mean? It is the first text I want you to see. Drag the eyes to it. There we go. I think that's pretty good, isn't it? And the basic movement key, isn't it, too? Yep. I feel like this. then you're sick of it, goodbye. That's how it goes. Want to be helpful, but not annoying if you still want to keep it around until you get sick of it and you know the game. Seems it won't, seems the demo won't say it probably doesn't run as much, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like you want helpful but not annoying. That's problematic. I need this to be underneath the book. And I've spent like half a coffee this morning, which was so annoying. Now, yeah, that should go above it. Good. Now we need the barriers. Bits and things, man. That's what they are. The things that shall imprison us. Okay, that's interesting. I'm after nothing to do that. See. I'm after color items. Color boxes. Boxes. Yeah. Static. Barriers. Maybe about middle? Yeah, I think so. Oops, in my circle. So, better hear this. I'm gonna have that third one, why not? But I'm getting a new one. Then we're gonna check, make sure there is no escaping. It's the name prison thing, man. Come on. Yep. No escaping now. Let's get to look at whatever exists out there and be like, why can't I not use that? Gotta trick every single player and be like, oh, feed him. Hmm. Sure. They can have the feed him hole. Oh, better close this one off. Or maybe that's the one I keep. You know what I mean? I'll have to go find the feed 'em hole, won't they? There we go. I can't get out that way now. I know the secrets. Yeah, you guys all know the secrets now. Ugh. I'm glad I left my phone on vibrate for sound, but you kidding me? All it sent me was a message. I've had this computer for years. Like talking about my warranty on my computer expiring. I haven't used this computer for a year, bro. Usually it's default to a year. Woo! Rolling, I'm rolling. I'm free. Back into my gap. Oh, hang on. There we go. Rolling time, yeah. Okay, now better do something for the time. I'll sink in this case. I guess it's up to you whether you want to consider tap or sink. No, I didn't. No files. No files. Easier to copy the code. Oh, copy. Paste. Okay, I don't know if it's eat or I don't know if it's spinning. Eat down. One area. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it one over here. This is like the type of sink you want in your house, you know? It's meant to be like a big sink, have the hot water bite separate, and then also have like a detachable head. Clearly someone's got fantasies. Man, you know what I mean? Oh, all teapot. Yeah, you know, basically just can't run. What I can't. I mean, really established that, man. That was the real like the moment where it's just like very short-sightedness. What? It's like because I was meant to be used with the. So my train to reason why I wanted to is because eventually I might actually spit the uses, so then the ones that can be used with R or E. I'm pretty sure if I got selected, yeah, you can use R or E at the moment, but I am gonna train the player to make sure that they don't come to a position where it's like, oh, no, I finally changed it over, you know? I want to add something else to here. Oh my god, I'm looking like overwhelmed typing. You know, the bigger version of what I'm typing. But then, you know, it's basically like looking, it's basically being short sighted. As I say, customers come. Can't spell that. Come on, phone. Make yourself useful. Wait, is it bird of the 10th? What is it? Oh, it's American, isn't it? No one likes American ways of setting up the day. Why would you go in traffic? Who needs to know the month? But who needs to know what kind of month it is first? Come on, man. Seriously? That's my opinion. No one needs to know what month is. Have you ever met anyone who needs to know the month first? Like, we all know the bloody goddamn month. You know what I mean? Like, the date is the more important part. Hence why it's first. Customer. You're gonna just show me the spelling? I'm like thinking if they're not saying any words, I'm gonna throw it out the window. But it's my only phone, so I do that. And plus the environmental damage, you know? Customers come at 5. There we go. We don't have an end of day type stuff, so you probably just keep on going until. Oh no, hang on. We do, because we just keep on going. There was no end to this game. Oh, I like how it's meant to be the Australian branch. Yeah, then I can't actually put the date into something that. Talk about lazy players. That's my opinion of it. Like, you don't need to know, like, you know, the month is not that important to know. It's important to know when you start, when you change months. But then so from then on, it's just like, we all know what month we're in. Want to know the date, bro? Situation, you know what I mean? Now let's put something for the order area. There we go. I think it's you that interacts with it. I'm glad I did put that auto timer on that. It really feels like it definitely like improves being able to do it as a single player. And I'll still keep it around even if you get multiplayer because definitely the aim of this game is to always focus around the process of making like the coffee and the tea. And the customers give you a reason why, you know? And that is the customer's main job. It's never like it is about like the process of making it from like these very basic stuff and getting new recipes to make too. Okay, that milk stuff, copy. Display. Add food, yeah. I still think the display needs a bit more work, but we should be in a position where we're soon getting that organised. Hence why I'm doing the easy job, you know, might as well switch. Focus on a job that needs to be done, and that I know I can do, than be stuck on a job that is going to take me forever to do. You know, at least then you won't feel like you're making no progress. I ended up actually, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I ended up making a case, a phone case out of leather. The phone's being annoying. I'll charge it being annoying. And I ended up getting some flared. I ended up booking this from like a upcycle shop, which was really cool. Really cheap as well. And it, like, I purchased a whole bunch of like strap leather, popper leather for like $5. And I actually stitched two parts together because I wasn't cut a whole piece for the whole phone. I mean, I did kind of roughly, but it's really cool. I literally made that for like this whole case for like $5, pretty much. Because I ended up getting the thread, this really cool dark brown thread that goes really well with the a lighter reddish brown leather. You know, it's a light brown with a touch of warmish red in it. And I also got this more like warm dark brown that pairs really well. I hate this garbage shit. Then on the back I used the white thread to make sure it works. Make sure the case stuck on it. So I ended up salvaging the plastic case from my old case. And what I was able to do was put holes in it. So I had to, so if you ever want to do letter work, you have to have something to put holes in the letter, and then you got to have something that goes through the letter as well. I thought, then it'll just be sharp enough to go through the letter. No, you're gonna have like, you're gonna have like the whole quirky thing. So what I made my whole quirky thing out of was a fork. It took me a little while to sand it down to a point where, or file it down to a point where I can use it to poke holes in the letter. It was so worth the time. I got a case here that costs under $5. And you strap leather. Like I wouldn't be able to get wheel leather for a case like this, or a case of wheel leather. And I can nearly put my cards in it. Like I got 2 spots for my cards, and also got a underpart too. So it's a wallet case. Like think about that. I really made a wallet case for under $5 just from getting scrap leather and putting the work in it for myself, man. I did it really inefficiently too. There's a couple of things to go back and like do it even better. But it is really cool. I might have done the Fed work, you know, the professional way, but you know, it's the first time I made something out of leather. I haven't done much leather work until this phone case, but you know, it's a bit like sewing. There's a couple of rough stuff you can do that you can easily fix up with skill. But it is really cool. I might do more as well. Like I don't know why. I just hesitated doing it sooner, you know. And I also got a bit of cardboard to add a bit of like thickness from the upcycle shop too. They have a lot. They always have a lot of this little cardboard stuff. It's about $2.50 for a bunch of it. Like when I say a lot of it, like there's a lot. I still got like I was able to even use the scraps, so then I didn't put holes in things that don't not meant to have holes, you know. But it is really cool and interesting to do that. I'm taking my phone off the charger. So I really like I really like how the dark brown goes with the light brown. That was such a cool color option. And that was luck too that I got that. Because I got a bit more fed from that place to do like stuff like the bottle washes and all that. I find when it comes to like textiles, these days you're able to get them really cheap. You know what I mean? Like you can easily get thread or cotton from the op shops. If you look at the op shop that keeps the cotton and all that, and wool. Like especially with the cotton, I've got my box of cotton over here too. I guess I got an Instagram as well. I don't think I've told you guys that. I've like been posting all these cool art stuff of all the thread. I probably should take the back of this case. It'll look really cool. Like you get all different colour thread and everything like that. If you want a specific colour, of course you probably buy the shop. But usually ends up costing $1 the most if you want a specific colour. But a lot of my stuff ended up getting like really cheap from the op shop down where I used to live. Like I could have got more too. Like the amount of thread I got, like I got more than enough thread, more thread in this that easy fits in this one container. I even have more than that too. And also like when you buy even when you're buying like sewing stuff from the shop itself, like when it comes to the needles, clippers or clips, these little baby clips, like if you ever get into textiles or sewing of some kind, get yourself some sewing clips, okay? As soon as possible. They are far better than pins, and you won't be stabbed by pins. Especially if you get into sewing of any kind, whether it's hand or with the machine. But especially if you're like, oh, I don't want to get poked by needles, which is fair. Like get yourself sewing clips. Like they're so bloody cool. But I ended up getting those like really cheap, and then same with like glass pins I ended up with as well later on. So they're meant to be iron proof. Same brand too. Like both of those products, I ended up getting them way cheaper than what the tag on the wall says. It's very weird. It's in this spot where it's like you can easily find a lot of like stuff that you need when it comes to textiles like that. Really cheap if you just know where you're looking. And the needles really come out very cheap as well. Although it does come into the point where, at least with the crochet hooks, I mean you get those pretty cheap too. These days it's starting to appear up in op shops a bit more. But if you need like, if you want like knitting needles, definitely go to the op shops, man. Like it definitely feels like, they aren't very economical when you use needles, but Probably the one you can make something like sewing, knitting needles or crochet hooks, you know. But they are really cool what you can do with a bit of thread and how easy it is to attain a lot of thread, you know. It's a very interesting thing. Most of the time it's probably not the most pleasant way that you probably ended up with the thread, depending on where you get it from, but hey, it's there being used. I even end up with some cool colours too. And you probably also end up with colours where it's bare from like cross stitching or something, which is cool and interesting to think about. Yeah, I really enjoyed like this light brown color, this dark brown color, just the way it pairs with the leather is so very cool. I got a bit more of it too, so I'm actually gonna make something else with the leather as well. There's how much leather I got is that I can make something else small. I'm gonna actually make a book cover. I think that's really cool. Ended up giving him a little thing, alignment versus the little baby trim. Not the best time, but I think he needs a bit of a trim so then he can start, you know, growing into a bigger boy. I was like talking to the main dude, and he's like, I don't want to trim it. And I'm like thinking, he kind of needs a little trim, man. To at least, you know, grow him into a point where he won't interfere with the path in himself too much, because he's starting to get too dense. I need to encourage him. I need to like eventually, probably next year, thin him out. Or probably actually towards the end of this year, thin him out and encourage him to go upwards. When you the problem with him, he's a finger line head main branch cut off, broken off somehow. So that makes a lot of things harder. Usually when you go for a tree and you want it to grow it into a tree or a round bush, so I got two other ones that I want to go into probably being a 2 meter high bush maybe is probably my goal with those two. You take off the bottom branches because you don't want fruit on the touching the ground itself, and then you also don't. And it's also good practice to get rid of those bottom branches to encourage it to go up as well. This would be more advice to make it into a tree, but I was trying to make it into a bush because you also want in the lower leaves might not get sun as well. You want to encourage it to go up, so you get rid of the lower leaves. Now it might be more tree advice, but you know, it might be able to go into bush. Because I'm gonna commit my mysterious citrus that appeared one day. I got that going. Now it's almost as tall as I am, you know, including pot size, but I guess it is almost as tall as I am from not including the pot size, which is really cool. Like that dude was pretty much dead, and the guy dude thought it was gonna die, you know. Everyone thought that bloody bugger was dead, but I'll come back, you know. Because he's got like, he was pretty much gone, he was pretty much rather diseased a little bit. Oh, I guess not really diseased, but he was either half eaten, he was almost half dead, and I had to get him, I had to get him cut back a little bit. I'm also doing that with the other little citrus that's been there since he was a baby boy. But I have to be more patient with that. Okay, that's uncomfortable. I just put my hand on a gap and you can just feel it opening. Yeah, so hopefully they will end up going on. I still think that's the best thing I could do for the finger line is because he's like twice the size as he was from like towards middle of last year, you know. Hmm. Yeah, Gandhi's got his like own like specialities. Everyone's got their own specialities too. I was naming those. Where's the sugar? I wanted the sugar, not the. I might have search out here. UG. There we go. A. Pardon me, we got to call this sugar, but you know, yeah, that's what it is. Mix of a cane. I might knock that out and put this up here. I don't know if I'm believing in you guys a bit more than I should or not. I don't know. I guess no, help you figure it out. So I guess it's not that bad, you know. I do help you figure it out when I go share and go bad. See, I do give you the names over here. I feel like I'm being paranoid sometimes. Like you guys probably could easily figure out what I've given you. You know what I mean? Where is baked goods? Shortbread. I want some shortbread. Oh, I ended up making some shortbread too. I'm not told you guys that either. I ended up making it the cool way. Um, so I made a typical shortbread, and I added waddle and macadamia nuts in it, and it was epic. Oh yeah, I still think I got some left over. I need to chunk on. Still don't know if I like. I don't think I like the butter I'm using, so I'm gonna go off and use probably another type of margarine that isn't like that one. I did it bottom. I'm gonna push it down to get the flour. Mixing bowl. I can actually spell mixing. Yay. Use E. How do I get rid of that bloody? It feels like 50 miles, you know, that situation where it feels like you're bloody miles, miles or yards away, I don't know. Mm. Maybe that'll work. You know, I thought it might be better off. Oops. Gonna put that in the help area again. Prepare the oppressed to see. There we go. Okay, I'm good now. Can I actually lower down the bloody line space between this two? Like, it really does sometimes feel like you're bloody 50 miles wide for some reason. And I do line spacing. This text itself. I am so sick of how this is like, you know, 50 miles wide. Like, who does, I've never seen anything this wide before. I guess it's because I'm doing it so small, that's why it's annoying. Hmm. There we go, bloody hillbillies. Oh, what? It's even worse. Are you kidding me? No. Oh, thank you. I forgot this do the one. I just wanted a little bit, you know. A little bit, but I didn't feel like it was going 50. It's like 50 miles between each other. I've probably been recording this for so long. Oh god, this isn't a huge box. I'm definitely gonna lower down sizing of this now. Hmm. Oh. Again. That's a little bit better. Oh, it's like, oh. I like how it's just so dramatic there. Where's the sink? And it's like 50 miles wide. Why does it need to be that wide? Mm. Seriously, why does it need to be that wide? I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, it's annoying wide, too. It's not like, reasonable wide. It's just annoying enough to be annoying. You know, like I can put it closer to the other words than I can put it close together. Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to do well? You know, I really do. Okay, this business is gonna last me for a year or two. That's all its number one job is. Or at least time when I had money to buy a new one. You got that, mate? No, but that was anti-traumatic. Usually the teeth or it's like that, isn't it? Yeah. And so I'm like, that's bad. Alright, guys. This is what we all been waiting for, to play the game. Things call the wheels. Oop, there we go. Oh. I forgot that stuff for him, didn't I? Whoops. And for those ones too. Okay, so we can go up here and then there we go. Teasing me out in the wilds. Okay, well, I should probably should make some baked goods. Oh, actually, I might keep that. Let's go pin that, and let's make some biscuits. So I need one chunk of butter, chunk of bottom. Let's get a chunk of that, and an egg. So let's go off. What else do I need? Let's go get one sugar, chuck that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chuck that in there. Chuck that in the cooking thing. 1 block of butter. My butter brick. It will knock you out. Ooh. There we go. Shove that in there. We got 2 sugars in there. 1, 2. 1, 2. You also need 2 flours. 1, 2. Don't know how effective this one. Oh, hang on, this one wouldn't be that bad. Oh, whoops. Too many flours. There we are, plain biscuits. Oh, could have made them chopped chip. What was I doing? We need to do the chopped chip live. Don't we? Oops. And we chuck this in there. There we go. Okay. So we bugger that up or not. Oh, hang on, what else do we want to make? In pin recipes. Book. Okay. Something happens with some of my UI and just goes dead. Let's go down to Peter now. Hang on, Peter's not one. What was the button for? Okay, my UI is all gone buggered. That's always nice and back then, nice and annoying, isn't it? Oh yeah, let's go. Whoa! Whoops. Come on, man. We're waiting, we're doing our wallies. Well, all night and day. What could we end to? There we go. Looks like I do think I remember. We want to go with the chop chair powers. That's what we go with. Oh my god, there's an order that came in. I don't know why that was really, like, really loud in a strange way. I don't know if that makes sense. We still need butter. How many eggs do we need? 1, 2. Since I made this game before, I figured that I can make a lot of things without egg as well. Egg's still staying in the game, the look of it. It survives. Gets to live for another day. 1, 2, 3. They want tea. Now we're just gonna play this one now. You know, gotta get you guys to be watching for a long time. I don't know. Oh, what? Now you work. That is really weird. Oh, hang on. Chocolate dough. We just need 3 and dough. 1, 2, 3. Shove it in there. Yeah, look at my beautiful milk chocolate chip cookies. Now we need 1 biscuit. River, black. Pull it up. And we also got to track this in here. This is order number 1 is up. Yeah, I've still got that jumpy thing. Let me fix that out for first time, don't I? Yay. Oh, wow. I guess this is going over in the corner. Wither and shortbread. And a large cat. What else do we got? We need to have the Bushman. Tap over, there we go. This is all them 4s, 2. Let's get the cap back to 1. There we go. And we got the Bushman. Oh, Witherman. I prepared this for earlier. It'll be hard. Fresh. What else are we gonna go capture? Go get. You know, I'm into the mud cake. Mud cakes are bloody cool as they come. Oh yeah, that's probably. I was just thinking. I was thinking a little while back why I hate that place with the little cafe, and I'm like, now I'm just like, I remember why. You know, it's because they have bad mud cake. You know, I paid a small fortune for it, and it was bad. Oh, it also had a really bad croissant, and the coffee was not much good. Like, come on, man. Can't blame me for putting them in my hate list. Oh, look at that, we got milk. One, 2, and 4 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. we got a bonus sugar, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. Bonus egg. Oh, shut up, you stupid stick. Oh, we haven't put the, we need to go buy this. We haven't put the starter in there yet to get mega wise. There we go, now we got the mud cake. Okay. What do we got over here? We need green and black. Flat white. And we need 1, 2. One, two, three. Four needs one more. This one will be on table 2. There we go. Green and wither. Number 1. 2 bickies. 1 and 2. We need to go get number 4 done. There we go. Green and wither again. Chuck that in there. Take this cake, put it over here, and what do I need for mud cake now? There's fig ganache. Lights have turned off on me, that's great. And we also need to go buy a whole lot more chocolate. Not what I'm gonna do. One, two. 1, 2. There we go, get this going. I wish I could tell that to not do that when I'm trying to get into the flow. There we go. What else do we need? Go check this on the table 5. 2 job cheers. Okay, buddy, I get it. There we go. Oh boy. And then 1, 1, 5. And then go tea. Green tea. There we go. 1, 2. We need black. Green. This one will be clear. There we go. Number 1. And this one will be wither. Green. There we go. Grab one more cream out. One, 2. Probably do that. Oh, grabbing this for table number 2. We need wither and green. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure my wither men ended up dying. It was so sad. I like brought it with me all the way on the ferry. Made sure it didn't end up in the bloody pond. In the river. And he ended up dying off because of the poor soil, and then, you know, probably got shot from going from, oh idiots, that was why, going from the dead heat into really bad soil. There we go. And now I want that short bed. I'm free. Black is full. Wow, I don't even have to know what I was doing there. Oh, this one. 1, 2. And move again. Look at that. Almost perfection. think this is a good first like demo amount for how much we got. You're not sure? Let's make and jam trunks. Camel slice. Okay, let's go. I want to make more simple biscuits, so we go down to simple biscuits. There we go. I'll drop this on the floor. So what else do we need? Simple biscuits, 2 eggs. 1, 2. What else? Put some biscuit, 2 eggs, 2 sugars, 1, 2. Oh, we ran out of sugar. Oh. I feel like you can stop lock yourself pretty easy if you're not careful. 1, 2. One, 2. And we shove these in the oven. Now let's get a Dex biscuit base going. So we need to cut some butter in half. And we need 1 sugar. 2 flours, 1 and 2. Now we shove that in the oven. We got that. Put 10 of those down. And let's go with bush apple. One and done. Nope. Don't know why it likes being perky like this sometimes. Two, let's check that out. We also want how you make caramel. What is that MC? Melted caramel. I don't know. Oh, MC is melted chocolate. Oh, now makes sense. I'll have to wait till the restock on the shop to make the caramel slice fully. Well, condensed milk, so we need 2 jugs. So we have to buy a new jug. And two, need sugar. Down there, what else do we need over here? Baby cap. I'm just actually feeling you might not be able to stop like yourself because you know, you have to make what's here. What is the display, you know what I mean? We got condensed milk. Add that back in. Caramel C. There it is. And half a block of butter. Chuck that in there. Pretty sure we're just gonna put 1 honey in there. What else do we need? We can also go with a clean biscuit. Oh, me too. The mega latte. You know, I would be surprised if there is like coffee shops that call them the mega latte at a certain extent. And then we go like this. Camel slice, boom. Then we go cook this. Ribbon there. Jam jumps. Yeah, I'll probably keep the last display for later. Because I haven't done as much work in that one as I have the other one. Oh, I thought we need bushmint tea. And I guess probably the other type of tea. The pot tea. And I don't have the time to go away, so I am the one who made this. I mean, the person is my sibling sneaking on and doing code, but I know they aren't very good at that, so. mm. There we go. I want to get a bit of water. I think I've this in one of my pins on my bag, which kind of sucked a little while back. I guys like the little icon that I got for this game too. I made the icon for each page, but I thought I might as well add it here because I haven't done that yet. Sample number 3. We got the flea. Oh, okay. Here's the sound for that one. This one's got the short bit. There we go. I also got 2 chocolate. Oh, there's one more chocolate. We can actually make the caramel slice. One. I guess later on, if I really. I wish sometimes I can press a button and be like, ignore the break points for this session, please. Because I still want them there, I just don't want them annoying me at the moment. You know? Situation? Because I want to actually go get to feel the game and find other problems within the game, not just to deal with our little pesky bastards. There might be someone that ignores all the bikes. Because yes, I still need them there, but I don't need them there at the moment, you know what I mean? There we go, and then we can chuck in the slice. Chuck it in here. Deal with that being all annoying. Clean. Gosh. Probably make it go a little bit faster, the game, I don't know. Well, we are in a bit of more of a hard zone, I think, at the moment. There is like certain zones that this game has got in as well. Oh, we have black tea, and the pump. Get the speak otherwise so you guys get to see it and when it is ready to go. There we go. Well, I need bushman. There we go. With a bush. Daily I wasn't doing to get the ribbon bush together. I might see if there's any words still on it, and then if there's so, I'll put in citrus and see if it goes. Hopefully it won't hurt citrus too much if it's got a new buddy. Because I don't think it would glow, but it could, you know. It isn't impossible for one to go from, for mint to go that amount. To go from the CNC dead bush to something, you know. It's a bit sad if it doesn't come back because it's like, I really wanted that one, you know. And then all I came back with that journey was a sunburn. And someone else finally making me a kid. I mean, making me a native tea? Yeah, that's about it. I'm guessing a new book as well, which end up buying as well, so I might as well get it. It's a bit of an outdate book, but it'd be interesting to see what it says. Oh, I want to finish this dude off, but that works too, I guess. Send the finisher. Dun, 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 dun. I need a baby cup. Oh, we got a baby cap up here. Come to me, little baby cap. I would definitely be going on this for an hour. I'll probably be going on this 2 hours. Hope you guys enjoying the long video then. Yeah, this one's always been like slowly, you know, becoming bigger and having longer episodes on it when it comes to the devlog. I really kind of did miss. It was a lot of work keeping out like the devlogs, but it was really cool just doing that and putting myself up to that kind of job, you know. It has its own. It was really cool in its own way. Because the biggest problem that really came to where I stopped doing it weekly probably would have been like when I started getting computer issues. The computers didn't like the devlogs. That's who to blame, you know? Because I gotta still fix my main computer, which I don't have space to fix it. I also was planning to get a little laptop to make my work a bit more portable. Maybe we're alone in this village. Maybe we are surrounded by ghosts. Who knows, you know? Maybe what we're made here are the ghosts. That'd be an interesting story, wouldn't it? It's only get hungry. It's that time of day, you know? You know, I don't want to cook that much, but I also don't want to spend a small portion of food. This area is kind of like dopey in that kind of way. Like, you never realize how much of a niche bakery is for this existing, you know? Like, how helpful it is to have, like, that on the go food. This is ready to go. And because a lot of time, yes, lately supermarkets have been getting those type of foods in them, but they've been like so awful. Like they're still, you know, like somehow they're worse than some of the worst bakeries I've ever had food from, you know. Somehow they're like worse, especially with the muffins. Like you can just taste the artificial shit they use every second you bite into one, and it's just like, why? Like you can tell they just shoved a whole bunch of like artificial chemicals in it. Like it's basically what happens when you put too much baking powder or baking powder in it or cream tartar, basically. It is that taste, and once you know it, you bloody know it when you see it, when you taste it. Like it has this really like metallic taste to it. It's basically like a slightly burning taste as well. Like it feels like it's burning your mouth, and it's burning your mouth in a way. This is pop because it's not type of acid. So technically, yes. Especially with those one cakes from the shop, like, I feel like it's burning your mouth the same time you eat it. Like, dude. Oh, I guess that's a good way of getting a whole generation to not like baked goods. Unless their parents make it. Oh, look at those goodness. You know what I mean? Like, if you whether that's what you buy, then they're gonna be like, ah, no, you know, I'm not gonna go buy these nice baked goods that taste completely different to what you used to, you know? Yeah, like a lot of foods has been getting that metallic taste. Like they just chucked the bowl full of artificial shit in it, and that was it. But you can definitely like cheap oils give that taste as well. I need tea. I'm half distracted. There we go. You know what I mean? Like, once you kind of have some idea what you taste, then you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Unless you guys just haven't had like low quality baked goods, then part of me's jealous. But I guess it makes me like the good stuff a lot better. Because it does feel like, there's a certain amount of like, yeah, quality foods are gone now, but there's a certain amount of like that type of foods is like gone down even further down the hole when you think it couldn't go any further now. So I keep buying this Leamington. Cost me $4. And the taste is alright. They always imprison it in grab wrap for some reason. I actually had a lot of Leamingtons up this way that's imprisoned in grab wrap. I'm just like, what? The inner bush side of me is just like, I take offense for this. Why do you imprison the bit of Leamingtons? I mean, I kind of get it. They go everywhere. Now, Leamington and camel slice are usually the ones that get like stabbed when bakeries aren't around. Like you don't see a lot of them hanging around. Like the ones at the supermarket and nowhere near worth getting. Like if you ever come over to Australia, make sure you get like a Leamington or camel slice at least from a bakery. The bare minimum effort. Or try and eat like food from a bakery. I feel like that's the most like typical Australian thing you could do when it comes to Chinese baked goods. It's trying how they originally were from bakeries, not from supermarkets trying to scam you. Like a lot of like influence from other cultures also bloody made that made. I guess where the capitalism comes in is this like sweeps the bottom line of these places out of the window. They can't exist unless they are clever about it, or been there since donkey age. It's a lot of the surviving bakeries these days are like someone has a bit of money behind them and knows what they're doing, or they've been here since donkey ages, been here for a very long time, and sometimes even some of them even own the building they work in type of, and how long they've been there for a while. And a lot of time lately that's not been a thing. These cafes, even cafes have lately evolved to where they sell higher quality baked goods in a way as well. There's no like stock standard, where a lot of time bakeries used to be was this stock standard stuff that isn't like proper fancy, but it is nice. You can still find all of those hanging around these days, which is good. Just getting like nice bakery goods. Oh, we're getting 700. Look at our money is blow. I still got the PM. Ignore the PM. AM, I mean. I don't even know why that silks is there. Now we've got to restock on Chucky. Um, I want black by the look of it. double caramel, or one caramel, I mean. Oh, it's this one. 1, 2. With this game, it's basically at this point is keep on playing it until I figure it out. Until I get rid of, until we get rid of all the bugs that appear in the situation. You know. There we go. Now we get double. Pretty sure I didn't really have one yet. I was thinking that like, I'm pretty sure I remember already having one. There we go. Green bush. You also got liver, green, jam jar, plain old biscuit. Yeah, it used to sell like biscuits used to be a lot more common than they are these days. Ones that really got like kicking the guts were biscuits. Just having a small biscuit. Like you used to be able to get like decent biscuits that weren't like too expensive. Like about $1 or something like that it was. I think it would be cheaper than that. It might have been like 50 cents. Like basically similar to getting like a chocolate bar type of biscuit. But they really like over the last couple of years really got like hit and gone out of fashion just because they probably weren't making much money out of them, I reckon. And that's why. And they weren't able to maintain what they have to do, which is a bit silly in a way. Definitely feels like a lot lately, you know, the type of culture that was being really hit lately. It's been like that, you know, if I go outside and walk around, it's really hard for me to find something to eat that I don't have to like wait for, or something even small to eat. You know, sometimes you want to have like a snack when you're walking because well, when you're walking it takes a lot out of you. When you're walking by long distances, you know, like one just must have a lot hard time just finding like those snacks to all those things to eat. Because there's a difference between like eating like a bigger meal. Like I guess some of them eat the big meals, but surely someone who has one for years would definitely be affected by what I'm saying. Like not directly affected, but you know, know the impact of what I'm saying. Like where you can't just get something quick and easy as much as these days. That isn't like a small portion. Yeah, you can go off and wait at a cafe for, you know, your coffee and something bigger to eat. But there's always been something that's like nice to have something that's small and you didn't have to worry about like as much. You know, like if you wanted to get something small like a biscuit, just because you felt like having a small cool biscuit where you don't have to buy like a whole ton of biscuits is also nice too. There's just some things like that just like slowly disappearing and it's just like you can't let these disappear because how modern society is going is that we kind of need these to come back and maybe they will come back in a way. Why not nip our noses and we wouldn't even know? Which would be really cool. Like there's some of the coolest things that I wish I could took more advantage of as a kid, but I never could, you know. I just never lived that close to the city area, and it was like on my list of number one worst places to live was that place. Just being like in a suburb, just being isolated in that typical suburb car dependent suburb. It's just like FU kids for wanting to be kids, basically. I was lucky to be nearby a river and the coast. Like basically, if you don't like surfing or fishing, tough luck. Type of area. It's basically what the attitude was. Like if you don't like those things, well, F you, basically. And what you're gonna tell you, and then they have the same height to complain about kids wanting to spend time inside on their devices. God forbid. Yes, I can't think of any reason why particularly these kids want to spend a lot of time on the devices, but it must be something, something to do with not being able to do much outside. Maybe you guys think about that. This type of people are just weird, They don't go and ask their kid why they're not playing outside. They just complain about it, Okay, I'm gonna get it. My leg is starting to feel weird. Like those type of people I'm talking about up in the wilds. They're basically, like if you want your kid to go outside more, ask them why they aren't going outside, That's my opinion. Give them something to do. That's probably why they aren't outside. And also that has been something too lately that I wish is more, especially around the city, like why not? It's more like casual sport. There's this really cool thing that did across the main river, or across the river for me. This has been hard for me to get to, but they put in this like small basketball court, and it's a court like with many other things as well. But you can actually probably make a game there to where it fits that small area. Like just having that small area just to play around with a simple ball. That's maybe a cheap basketball or a cheap handball even. Like having that area is like so helpful and useful. But come on, man, I'm still like bloody hitting around a handball as an adult, and I still like kicking around the ball all the time. I just don't want to do like I've done like professional, semi-professional sport before, and they get bloody serious as all hell. And it's just like you as someone who just wants to do it casually, the time you have to dedicate even just doing like, localized sport is a lot too. There's a lot of difference between wanting to just be able to run around chasing the ball to dedicating that time to local sport. And I also done like, I think Legion, it was basically Reason versus Legion. And God, that starts to get intense too, man. There's certain amount of time when you definitely know when like these people are like ready to bloody eat your face off, type of situation. There we go. Which is fair, I can't blame them to be that passionate about something, and especially if they're good at it and they really want to do it. But you know what I mean? There's like a certain amount of time when it's just like, I just want to bang around a handball, have some fun with some mates. Well, there's also, I guess, when it comes to smaller sports, always the worst ones are always the ones that hog the ball and just be like, I'm all cool and special. Like, good for you, buddy, good for you. That's what was really annoying for like school sports, basically. Like, you had this odd, usually men or boys, being like, I'm so special and important, I can bounce the ball better than everybody here. And it's just like, dude, we're all here because we are forced to be here. We aren't asked, what do we want to do? Like, I'm sure giving some people an opportunity to make their own sport during sport time, would have greatly benefit everybody, Some people really just want to kick the ball around. It was like some of the funnest things, some of the funnest sport I had was just kicking the ball around, kicking the football around with some other mate. I didn't want to have to do like some of the things I disliked most was doing, like, even if I knew soccer a lot more, was doing soccer because it's kind of annoying for those poor people who, as someone who has that passion for a sport, to have people come in and be this shit or just don't want to be there clearly. You can tell from a mile away. And you got people who's just not skilled at it, who tries, but sometimes they probably greatly want to go up and just kick the soccer ball to someone. Like, I don't know why that is such a sin for like schools to do that or something like that. Like, you're telling kids to go outside, but we need to look at sport in a whole different way, because you can engineer sport to work a lot better than what it is at the moment for kids to be used. Like, if you're out there younger and you're like, oh, I want to go outside and do something, like, get yourself a treat ball and think of a game, like, design your own little spot, your own little game where all the people in your friend group, or even just, bouncing the ball, like handballs basically, you have two squares and you have a line in the middle and it just has to hit into the square once, which is probably why that sport was very much popular through school. Like, people didn't mind playing that, and there was some that was like really good at it, and of course some who take it too far, like typical, who wants to be the top dog of the universe. Oh, whoops, I was meant to do mid, not black. But still, like, simple sports like that were where they have a place, they don't have to always be around. Like, they don't have to be a professional sport. I don't know why. I feel like in some way they are so committed to. Oh, I guess that's a problem that we need to solve, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, it does feel like simple sports like that. It's just like, society shines like a bad light. Or I guess, the school education system just wants to make professional sports people, and that's it. To be dragged off to somewhere, not actually making a sport best suited to someone's ability. I think we just pinned it off. No, we didn't pin off Morse camouflage, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, hang on. This is not the team. I've gone and lost my mind. Okay, that's the last one. Yeah, I definitely feel like okay, so we have something wrong with the display itself. You know what I mean? Oh, I had a black bush over there. He's hiding in the bushes. Can't do that one. It's tempting. Yeah, you really do need a lot more smaller sports just to play around with. Like, you can't go playing with someone's like going outside and ask them why. You know? But that's kind of annoying. There's most kids wouldn't even know why. They can't just like go off and do this one thing going outside. Even if they probably give them a ball and they probably spend hours chasing after it. Hitting against a wall. Like, I would. I usually do if I had a chance and opportunity to use a wall to bounce a handball. It's still nice to bloody hit it against the wall for like a good hour or two, or even 30 minutes. Like, it's a bit silly when they are, you know what I mean? I ended up spending a couple of hours doing some little plant trimming. So I ended up trimming the plant neighborhood next door to the finger line, as well as giving the finger line a little light trim. Because you want him to go upwards as well. There we go. So we have multiple problems. Visual logo to remote. Where do we have all the order lists? Oh, you know, that actually might be a problem that I did not think of. Was how that is functioning. I guess that probably is functioning kind of well because the percentage of it's got none in it. So we don't have any display on it, so it's good. Our problem is the displays themselves. Huh. Hmm. Ugh. So the removal process is a bit of a problem. Really. It depends on what it uses. Doesn't it? So I hope you enjoyed that little update on what's going on with one coffee at a time. We made $1,000. Look at those witches, my friend. Also, remember that energy with it, don't I? Well, it's been for a whole day. Hmm. We finally get to use that little bush boy. Oh, we do have a little bush boy. There we go. A little baby bush make up. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's do these other ones first before I end the video. There we go. Now the small display. There we go. I think that should be all on it. Yes. There we go. Whoa. Cool, cool, cool. My friend. Cool. Hmm. That's all it's not. There we go. I might close everything to light. There we go. Hmm. We definitely have to fix the display. I think the stovetop at the moment is fine. I generally do think the stovetop doesn't need any more help too much. Unless the value of things might go on doing properly. It's one of the last thing I gotta check, but I don't think that's the biggest concern. Might take off so that we can see it. Depends on what kind of small stuff it is, doesn't it? As long as whatever we're cooking we are cooking into the. Let's get some chocolate and melt it quickly. Now it's my turn for me, man. Yep, so still getting the value. Probably should check before I picked it up. Whoops. And it's got drop value. Okay, you know, that one's pretty much set then at that point. So that's good. Yep, the value. Which is cool. So the biggest thing is whatever the heck's going on with the assembly table and the display is probably the only things we have left to fix probably. Which is exciting to think about. And like I said, nothing like making another game to figure out surely how far you are when it's this one in the second one, in the one you were doing in the first place. It's basically what happened. So don't forget to check out what's outside on Steam. I think it should be a sale. It should be on sale on the next sale as well, unless you want to get full ones. And there's also, I guess the problem might be over. There's also, I guess there was a little, it could be still a sale on for Itch, or keep an eye out for little sales in Itch. And you can also get the Bush Dog on Itch, and what's outside as well. You haven't checked those ones out. And another little card game as well. A couple of good stuff on there. And you can also get to see this one first on Itch as well, if you keep an eye out. So don't forget to like, subscribe, keep up to date with these cool little badass games and what Patch is doing against. You can also check out the Instagram too, my Instagram, which underneath the same name as well. That has now gotten more than just one posted. It's just, it was sitting there as an account, you know. But I'd be interested to see where this one goes to. This one's not far away, isn't it? From the humble beginnings of a table and a coffee machine. Like, he pretty much, on the first devlog, only had this table and he was pretty certain of it, you know. Like, watch this, the development of this game if you haven't all yet. Like, the whole thing, if you're really interested in this game. Like, I think it's, like, really cool documenting the whole process. You know. And just from the humble beginnings, like it was pretty much done, especially at the beginning, or for majority of it was done from a week basis. So every single week I ended up giving an update on it, even when I thought, there's not much to it. Then I'm like, oh, you know, there's like a lot more to it than even what last week brought. And then basically I revealed a lot of features that were added into this game. So if you're interested in learning more about specific features that I put in this game, I'm pretty sure even the help book has got its own like thing maybe or explanation. But especially the recipe book I've gone more in depth on, and the shop as well. So go check out that series. Like it's worth watching, especially if you like watching game development. Like this is meant to be one that just shows the whole of the process of the whole time, you know. Well, I mean, it's just been epic. It's even on No Dragon too if you want to see more devlogs of that. Although that one was put on hold for a bit until later. One day I'll return to that game. I mean, this is set in the same universe, so. Or the same world, pretty much. It's meant to be set in a Darkwood Forest, so on No Dragon, so. So thanks for you all for watching. Have a nice day. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.